My name is Animesh. I head the country for enterprise and telecom business for CA Technologies. CA is a 40-year-old software product company. We help the organizations which are built to change in their journey for digital transformation. We help the industry to adopt agility, to adopt DevOps practices, and adopt them in a secure fashion.
So tell us briefly about the strategies for CA technologies in India.
Today, CA operates in the application economy space. We help the organization, as I mentioned earlier, in their digital transformation journey. When we talk about this app economy or the digital transformation, this basically converts your organization, irrespective of which industry you operate in, into a software factory. So today, your entire organization is run on software. So when we talk about running a software, at CA, we help these organizations convert themselves from traditional way of working, which was a waterfall methodology, into an agile methodology. Because today, what is very critical for these organizations is time to market, the speed to market, how quickly you're able to come out with new product, how quickly you're able to come out with new releases out in the market. So at CA, we help them on converting from waterfall to agile. We help them through their entire software development lifecycle management in terms of service virtualization. We help them in terms of faster release. We help them in terms of testing these organizations, whether we are doing an on-prem testing or whether we are doing a testing across into the cloud. And we tie this entire software, which is inside the organization, to the customer experience management, which is out in their consumer or at the hand of their customers, both giving them an inside-out view and an outside-in view. And over and above this, we have the security layer, which help these organizations to do this in a secure manner.
So what are the new industry verticals CA is focusing on?
See, from a CA perspective, we have three key verticals that we are focusing on. One is definitely the BFSI, which is the banking, financial, and insurance sector, which is a very critical and a very important vertical for us. With the change that is happening in the BFSI and the kind of a solutions, the digital transformation strategy that we have and the products and the solutions that we have, it is very, very relevant for that vertical. Second vertical, which is also very critical, as you all know, India is the hub of the software development. We are the back offices of the world. So BPO and ITES space is a natural fit for what CA offers in the market. So that is the second very critical vertical for us. And definitely the third and the most important is the telecom space, because of the changes that is happening in the telco industry today, with the IPification of the entire telecom network, with the 4G LTE coming in. That's the third natural fit from a CA perspective and one of our key verticals.
So brief about CA's latest innovations and products.
Okay, so CA latest innovations and products will follow very closely of what is happening in the industry. So let me talk about a few trends, and then maybe I can talk about the new products and the solutions that are coming out of the market. So today, the industry is moving towards SDN. There's a lot of movement towards what we call as NFV. IoT is a big buzzword, and there's a lot of work that's happening on the IoT side. And as CA, what we're doing is we're following these trends. Our existing product portfolios that we have, which consists of, as I mentioned earlier, is on the agile side, is on the DevOps side, is on the security side. What we're doing is we are building out newer features and functionalities to ensure that we follow what is happening in the industry. That is one. Second, the industry is also moving from, or rather they're already in the journey towards cloud, right? So today, industry is working on various models like a hybrid cloud model or a private cloud model or a public cloud model. So it's also, from a CA perspective, we're also trying to follow that and bring SaaSification onto our products that we have. That is one. And also ensure that these products that we have today in the market are able to work in these diverse requirements, whether we're talking about a public cloud, whether we're talking about a hybrid cloud or a private.
So, how APM is changing the way enterprise and telecoms are doing business today?
So API is a tool by which any organization, irrespective whether it's an enterprise organization or telco organization, can monetize their data and services. So today, if you look at telco has built this API as a tool by which it is able to reach out to the external developer community and is able to build out applications at much faster rate than what it can do it by using its own internal resources. Similarly, enterprise is also using this tool for reaching out to the external developer community, one. Second, it is also using this tool for B2B communication, for B2B business, B2B commerce. So today, another example could be the BFSI space, because BFSI today has a huge amount of data and services which is locked in their data centers into their secure network. What they're able to do is, using this API, they're able to reach out and expose these data to the outside world and these services to the outside world in a secure fashion, and able to monetize the data, which was earlier not possible.
So, tell us about the adoption of DevOps and agile management solutions in Indian telecom sector.
See, the recent trends in the telco industry with the 4G LTE launch, and the fact that the entire ARPU and the way the telco industry is looking at reaching their customers and monetizing the network is not through voice, but is through data. That means the entire reach that the telco has to its consumer is via an application. When it is an application, these application means there is a big software engine that is running within the telco industry for coming out with new releases, coming out with new feature functionalities, coming out with new applications. And in today's industry, again, what is important is time to market, the speed at which you're coming up with new features and functionalities. And all this thing can happen only if the internal software engine that the telco has adopts to the new way of agile methodology rather than following the older waterfall methodology. That is one. One is the agile way of developing software. Second is adopting newer practices for service virtualization, for release automation, for testing, coming out with the newer releases, and customer experience management, having the inside-out view and the outside-in view. Right? So your DevOps and Agile becomes the two most critical factor for a telco industry today. Although these are more a buzzword for a software development lifecycle management, but they are in the business of software development. We spoke about APIM. We spoke about the changes that the APIM is bringing to this industry. We spoke about DevOps. We spoke about how agile-based development methodology and the changes that it is bringing in, and how it is important for the current requirement of the application economy. We spoke about how there is a paradigm shift in the security, and how the security is shifting from being a perimeter-based security to an identity-based security. And all these trends points towards an inevitable journey that every organization has to take towards their digital transformation. Thank you.